Interlagos. With me today, I've got Nick and Arno Ghost. How are
Hello,
you guys doing
everybody.
tonight?
Good, thanks, and yourself, Meneer?
Good, good. How does it feel like commentating on your old division?
Yeah, I miss these guys. It's going to be interesting to see who's still got it and who hasn't, eh? Who's got the pace? Who's got it tonight, boys?
Who's got the former champion pace of the Nick
Oh,
Gish?
that's yeah, it was a cool. I'm struggling a bit this year in Tier 1, I tell you something.
That's a whole different ball game, isn't it?
Completely. So yeah, we got the guys in Brazil here. 36 laps. Tough track limits are tough. It's all pretty tough. What are you thinking, guys, for times tonight? We're going to see some 106s. You've got a bit of love for the Red Bulls.
Like had a good first, I think 2 races, and then he got into some trouble. So let's see if he can redeem himself tonight.
I heard he got into an unfortunate incident with a bear and lost both of his thumbs, so he hasn't been able to reply to any of my messages, unfortunately. So I hope he's able to drive after the accident, and we wish you well, Avilach, after your bear attack and losing your thumbs.
I hope what you said is not true.
No, I'm just playing. He's just not replying to my messages, so it must be the only reason, I thought.
It's pulling his leg there.
That's it.
So yeah, who do we got first out in the field here today? Let's get some telemetry up here, track map. You know, I think first in line is an Alpine. So who would that be? I think it might either be Jock Slater or Cowboy. Let's follow them around. This is the first take us through a first lap of. It's not Jock, it's Cowboy. Take us through our first lap of Q1. Ooh, and he loses it, touches the wall, loses the side plate. He's going straight back into the pits. After him is following.
Well, if you want to hit a side plate somewhere, that's not a bad place to do it, just before the pits at least. See, there's a couple of guys starting their laps now. We've got Electronica starting a lap as we speak. Right behind him, almost getting a slip from him, is Jacques Slater. Both pushing at the moment. A couple guys ahead. I think Ron is the first car out, guys.
Yeah. Ron is the first car out. I see. And Jock Slater and Electronica is on top of each other over here.
Completely. Well, Jacques Slater's going to have to try and kind of keep in that slip and not lose the car in the dirty air, I guess. But let's see, it's just Q1, I suppose.
Yeah, but we've got 19 drivers, meaning we will lose 4. So it's all up for grabs here.
So let's see what Ron can put in. He's going to set the benchmark for everybody tonight. In the Alpha Tauri, he takes the last corner quite nicely, gets a good exit there. DRS open. Straight to the line. What are we going to see? A 108 here. 108.8. I've got Atmar coming across the line. 109.8. And here comes Electronica with a 108.7, which sets the benchmark for the moment. As I say that, Brad
coming, defeating that time by another 5/10.
in the Williams. Go Brad, good time there for a first run. Always good to put on a nice banker lap, get the confidence up, and then you can really send the car on your second lap.
I'm just going to follow Jock here, as he was held up a bit by Electronica there, I think, especially through that middle sector. He's invalidated. And I think he had a purple first sector.
Oi.
Just not having the luck today.
See some traffic here as well. Yeah, if somebody could give us an update on the stream, that would be cool. If anybody's sitting in the pits and hasn't lost their thumbs in an unfortunate bear accident, then please let us know.
And then we've got it.
So me and Hanku were having an argument earlier about this, because he seems to think it's a one-stop race, and I was convinced of a two-stop around here. What are your thoughts? Yeah, and the thing is, you know, more often than not, there is a safety car, and it ends up being a two-stopper regardless. So look, you know, you've got to weigh up your options on the fly quite often. So see here, Brad's putting a 108.1, which we're getting quicker here. I see Dive Bomb is about to cross the line next. He's on a hot lap, he hasn't put in a time yet. Let's see what he can do in the Aston Martin. Goes P7.
Ooh, and Robert General just touches the wall on screen, on stream. But yeah, definitely, like you guys were saying, if you get a late safety car, you can definitely climb onto some new softs. They'll work just so much easier through that middle sector. You might even be able to pass a few cars in the middle sector.
100%. Yeah, look, there's some good braking zones in the middle sector as well, where you can really squeeze a car and get in tight. If you get the inside line and somebody runs a bit wide, you can put yourself in a place maybe you shouldn't be and get away with it. So
somebody's on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I think it was
I see that
that's off
Alfa
track.
Romeo there. Yeah.
Wonder what happened to him. I think he's got some wind
get on
damage,
track,
perhaps.
meneer. Let's go, boy. Come on, here,
I think he's just waiting for all the traffic.
He's just waiting. He's being polite. There's a lot of cars coming through, I see.
We have one comment from, I think, Shaylin. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she's directing it to you. Aren't we both struggling? At least you have some points there, Nick.
I think they're very minimal points there. I see it's Shakes. That's Mr. Shakes.
Is that Mr. Shakes?
Yeah, that is Mr. Shakes. Yeah, it seems to be both struggling in Tier 1, apparently. I don't know what's happened.
I'm just going to follow Kia Boita around here. I think he's going for another lap. Don't think he has the ERS to help him there. But he just took a lap after that.
Let's have a look at his time interval. Oh, he's close. Yeah.
Goes out wide. Still keeps it in.
Yeah, keeps it in. Yeah, look, he's bottom of the time. He's the slowest driver to put in the time so far, so he's looking for any time at the moment. Oh yeah, that's not going to do it.
He still keeps it in though.
Let's see, maybe he's still up. We'll have a look at his sector 2 time short there.
I see he's also struggling a bit with petrol there. He might run out soon.
Oh, he's very close still. I think here is probably just going to miss out unless he got a very good exit here. He's probably just going to miss out on improving here.
He might just be ducking into the pits. Yeah.
He is indeed. Who else have we got on a hot lap? I see
J-Boy and Wezo haven't put up a time yet. I'm going to follow J-Boy around. He's coming through the final corner. He's done a 51.7. I think that's quite a bit quicker than he was previously.
I'm also going to keep my eye on Jacques Slater doing purple 1.
J-Boy doing a 108.4, putting him in 4th.
Wezo.
He's putting up
very
the benchmark
nice.
there. I couldn't even get that time in practice just now.
Yeah, no, that's a great time.
And this is only Q1. We're still expecting track evolution.
Oh, purple 2 as well from Jacques Slater as he comes around to finish his lap. He's in P9 at the moment. I'm expecting him to take pole here, for provisional pole at least for Q1.
Yeah.
And there it is, 107.8. Very nice, Mr. J.S. Slater on the decks. Throws it down.
So the gaps at the moment, the first 11 is within a second of each other, which is quite tight.
Sure, not bad, eh?
Definitely not bad.
Nice, let's hope for some nice clean racing this evening.
And currently,
teachers on a
only have Avalak that done Q1 on medium, so he's obviously saving his softs for the next 2 qualies.
Yeah, so I think Avilak's strategy will definitely be to start on the softs and make use of some other fresher tyres that come Q3 and have another couple shots at pole maybe.
Yeah, I'm following around Atma at the moment. He's in the middle sector. Also one in the drop zone almost. He's in the danger zone. And I think we have a DNF already of Cowboy.
I don't know what's happened to Cowboy.
There's just too many drivers tonight, which is a good
There's
turn
a
up from
lot of
Division
drivers.
2.
It's hard to keep up with guys. I see teachers moving aside for...
Yeah, he's giving us space.
Yeah, he's just giving space, I think, to Atmar. So at the moment, guys, Soulsmeister and Panda not with the time on the board. Fiye Buerta with an 11.8 and Atmar with a 9.6. And they are getting tantalizingly close to not seeing Q2.
Definitely, and Panda and Souls is quite two quick drivers, so they're definitely in the hot seat.
Let's see if Panda, he's definitely building up to go for another lap here. He's just let somebody pass. Maybe we can follow him around for a hot lap.
So there we go, Souls taking it in 9th with a 108.5.
Nice Souls.
I'm still sticking to Atmar here. Just want to see if he can improve.
Yeah, let's have a look at his delta.
And when he's done with his lap, I'll move on to Sergeant Panda. That's also about to start the lap. He's on the last corner.
Oh, he's half a second down, Atmar. Yeah, I see Panda's going for a lap. Atmar ducks into the pits.
He ducks into the pits. I'm going to follow Sergeant Panda. He's the only man on track. Hasn't put up a time as yet. He's just gotten through sector. He's just going through sector 1. Looking very stable through that first section of corners.
Oh, purple's the sector. Oh, it's looking very good so far.
Yeah, keeping it very tight through there. I would be the one going far out on the wide end.
Looking very stable through all of this. Car is absolutely planted here.
I think we got our new setup there, Nick.
Hey, let's at least we got the oak who we need to steal it from. Looking absolutely smooth through here. This is looking like a great lap.
Nailing the corner. Last corner, another purple
too as well.
Yeah. He's in for a flyer.
Yeah, let's see what he can get here. What do we reckon? 107 flat 5? I mean, not flat 5. Sure, that's a great time. Oh, super close as well, eh? 108.1.
The competition is going to be very tight tonight. Like the first top 15 is now within a second of each other.
Great lap from Panda to go from not having a time at all to putting it into P5.
Let me just put on the gaps there for you guys as well. Yep, first 15 within a second of each other basically. So currently in the hot zone, we're definitely losing Cowboy. Riebota's in the drop zone, Atmar in the drop zone, and Rubber General. They all got to find at least a half a tenth to a couple of seconds. That is correct. This is going to be very tight.
Yeah. And nicely done to Everlach for a lap on the mediums there to get himself into P9. That's quite a good lap. I expect to see him quite up there in Q2 and Q3 on some softs.
Oh, definitely. Those mediums must be going so much slower. And he's put on 3 laps on those mediums already.
Sure.
He's definitely planning on not using them in Q2.
I think also there has been a big change in the game. I don't know, from my side, a couple of these updates have, vastly changed the game. So it might be the same, number on the front of the box, but I mean, I find the driving keeps getting quite updated. I don't know how you guys, if you agree with that or not, but yeah. It isn't easy, my friend. This is what separates the men from the boys.
Yep. Riebota going wide in turn 1. I see Super D, Mr. Dominic Lee also coming into the comments tonight saying, let's go! Good luck tonight, gents. Let me get onto Souls.
Ask Mr. Soul, he's in sector 1.
He's just taking corner 1 now.
Yeah. I'll keep my eye on some other drivers and just let you guys know if anything else interesting is happening. I see Dive Bond finishing a lap right now. Well, he goes way quicker, puts himself into P4 with a 108 flat nearly, well, a 108.1. Great lap there by Diaphon. Shoves himself into P4. I see Panda's having another go as well, so I'm just going to shout out drivers who are on hot laps, guys.
Yeah, I'm following Soul still. He's obviously invalidated. Cool. Let's move on.
I think Panda's on a lap here. If you want to maybe get on board with him, he's in sector 2.
Yep. Let's see what he can do.
See who else is on a lap.
Panda finishes. I think I'm going to go for Avalak. He's on an out lap. I want to see him perform on those mediums.
Yeah, I wonder why he's going out for another lap, huh?
I think it might be practice. He's got the time.
Yeah, maybe. It's a throwaway pair of tires. Just, you know, don't put it in the wall, Avalak. Won't be worth it, my friend.
Oh, Panda ducks into
Panda.
the well, I'm going to stick to Avalak. I haven't given him any time tonight yet. Entirely missed his medium laps. The only guy with the mediums tonight so far.
Please excuse me for 1 sec, Jess.
Avalak not cutting a lot of corners on the first sector there. Keeping it safe. He is just taking it easy for himself. Let's see. Yep, he's 2/10 up on his fastest lap there. So while we're at it, let's follow up Rubber General. He's doing a hot lap. He's in the drop zone tonight. Giebota said he's had enough. Apma said he's had enough. So it's all to fight for here for Rubber General. Can he improve by 4/10, 5/10? It's currently up by 2/10. Can he make it another 3? Might be able to go for another lap and give it another go. He improves by 1/10. Let's see if he does go for another one. Definitely has the time. Can he push Loki out into the drop zone?
Where did some of these guys come up with their names, huh?
I wouldn't know.
I would like to hear the
original.
story of a couple of these guys. No, mine is, it is what it is, you know?
It's just your name, you know?
I mean, you know, it sounds weird in my house when I'm just chatting to Rubber General quickly. I'll be with you in a moment. But it's cool. You had, you were, I remember your name. No, wait, I did. You know, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, you had a funny name as well. It's Buddha. It's Buddha. See, I just needed a bit of time to find the file.
So that's it for Q1.
That is it.
Rubber General, Apma, Boita, Cowboy. And on to Q2 we go.
So the guys will get the benefits of choosing whatever tires they like, which is at least is a bit of a benefit, maybe starting on the hards, pushing long and seeing if you can make up some positions in the race. But nice effort, gents. Next week.
Provisionally we've got a 107.8 to beat. Say 107.8.5 by Jock Slater. Very stellar lap for Q1.
No, great lap from him.
I think we're definitely going to see those 106s like you mentioned before there, Nick.
And super close. I mean, if you're looking here, I mean, between 1 and 14, it's 8/10, which is, you know, I know it's a quick lap, but that's super close. With so Q2 is going to be super interesting, guys.
Definitely, it's going to be some tight racing as well, and I think we're going to have a lot to talk about.
We love to see it.
I think it's going to come down to the penalties tonight, because it's going to be very easy to rake up some penalties on, especially that first set of corners.
Yeah, absolutely. That first set of corners, as well as that little hill climb to that quick right-hander, also struggled there with corner cutting. It's a tough one. Yeah, you can lose the car proper there. So let's see who jumps the gun and gets out there first and uses the time wisely. I agree. It was a bit chaotic. There was a lot of cars moving over for people. It was
See a Merc coming out first.
I also see a Merc coming out.
So
It's
is that
gotta be
Esotronica or Loki?
Loki. Let's have a
That's
look.
Esotronica. Let's follow him around for a lap.
Fantastic. There's a couple cars coming out. I think I see an Alpine coming out and potentially an AlphaTauri. Yeah, so Jacques Star is out. Sorry, Jacques Slater. So I read that completely wrong. And it looks like Arabia Red Bull's out as well. Yes. Yeah, so Brad and the Williams, sorry. These colors are very similar on the map. So you're going to stick with Esotronica.
I'll stick with Esotronica. He's first out on.
I don't know, why don't you give us a run through on the lap, my man? Give us a hot lap commentary, bro. Show us your Martin Brundle boy. Come on. Come on, Crofty. I want to hear about the undulations and everything, eh? Yeah, here we go.
I think we're gonna get close to the 106s. Yeah, look, I think these guys can go quite a bit quicker still.
Zero, just have a look at the stream. I see Josh is saying that we're having maybe some audio difficulties. So I just want to see if you can grasp what he's saying there. No, okay.
I think your mic might be a little soft there, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe put your input up on your sound and devices menu. What happened to our hot lap?
So Esotronica is on a hot lap here. He's still sitting in the second sector. Got some technical difficulties we first sorting out. Race comes second. That could also probably be another.
So Esotronica looking pretty stable on his lap here. I mean, I'm expecting quite a good time here. He's looking pretty quick.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the Oaks should be hearing me right now.
107, 108, 108.8.
So
It's not going to be quick enough to keep it, as Brad goes quicker on the mediums. Jacques Slater as well with a 108.1 takes the top of the times for the guys out. I see there's a Williams, not a Williams. Avila Pitts.
Is
I'm
it
gonna follow Maxstar around here. Oh, he's invalided, so he's gonna go for another lap.
Electronica is running a purple,
Soulsmeister's just started a lap as well.
It's gonna be interesting. We've got quite a few guys on the mediums here tonight.
So the teacher about to start a lap? Yes, he's starting a lap. So both the McLarens are on their hot laps at the moment. See, there's a Alfa Romeo coming around. There's a Ferrari. Who are you on board with there?
I'm on board with Maxstar. Yeah, he just started a new lap, going through sector 1.
I see teacher just got a purple sector.
Purple.
Yeah. So I'm just going to keep my eye on Soulsmeister, because he's going to come up as well to finish a lap shortly. A couple other guys still on track here. Saki Biana about to cross the line on a hot lap. He goes 109.6, puts in P4. Soulsmeister about to cross the line as well. And he's on mediums. He puts in a 109.2 on the medium. So a lot of guys going for the medium approach. And trying to make it in. I see that Maxstar and Stoffel are also out on mediums, and they're in the drop zone at the moment. Well, Stoffel is. So they haven't put in times as of yet, but let's see how it goes. these guys might have to consider some softs if other guys start catching up quickly.
Max Star crossing the line, putting him in 6, also on the mediums.
Let's see who else we've got here. See Ron Schutter about to finish a lap as well.
2 Ferrari guys are out on our out laps. Ready to get started.
Oh, sorry, Ron is starting a lap. Apologies.
Yeah, I'll follow Ron a bit around tonight.
Yeah, let's have a look at Ron. Have a chat through his hot lap. So this first set of corners here, super tricky. Got to try and get the car under control and open up this whole set of corners. Oh, he goes invalid as we say it. It's one of the trickiest parts of the track. What's quite nice about it is if you do invalidate, you've still got fresh tyres to have a slow out lap and go for it again.
Yeah, he's got a Red Bull behind
I feel
him.
coming into that first corner, I think I'm normally in third gear. With the little short shift, if you just put your foot down, your car swings around
I agree. I definitely find a short shift back up to fourth there helps me just with the traction and open up the corner a bit more. I've seen some guys do it, some guys prefer to stay in third. Yeah, personal preference, but I definitely hear you, Anu. It's a tricky corner, that.
Okay, so let's see, we've got J-Boy, followed by his teammate Weza. Super close.
I'm just following Avalak around here. He put up such a good lap before on the mediums. He's going out on the softs this time around. Let's see him take pole provisional.
Let's have a look here. We can do a nice hot lap with Avilach.
And I've just confirmed your mic settings there is sorted.
The purple one for Avilach is he swings it around for the fast left-hander. Try and find the traction, great traction through there. Hug the left side of the corner, and this is also one of the trickiest parts of the track to keep the speed, find the traction, and not invalidate on the exits here. He keeps it clean. Tuck the car in, really quick through there, holds the speed nicely through that corner. Great exit there through that corner. Looking good so far. Let's see if he can hold it together for the last little bits. Also tricky part here, a lot of traction here. You don't want to lift it all there. I see he lifted a little bit there, but he's still purpling sector 2. This should be on for a pole lap. A great exit again, and he'll be home away here for, I think, P1, guys.
As the comments are blowing up on Arnu's mic there, I just want to confirm you are sorted.
Oh,
107.5.
There we go. Great time from HB.
Going 3 tenths faster than Q1.
Big bag of sand at home there.
And Wezo coming in behind him with 107.7.
Oh, that's also a great time from Wezo there. Anu, you back?
I'm back, I'm just checking.
Ah, your mic is sorted. I could hear you on
Someone's
stream.
calling you a numbnuts on the stream. It's Gerard, and I think that's correct.
Perfect now, there we go.
Can we call you numbnuts now?
Numbnuts. I think I'm going to change my name somewhere right now.
I think please race with numbnuts from now on. Gerard Botha has dubbed you numbnuts. Sir King of Fartville.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. We're definitely going to be seeing these guys on the mediums dropping down to the softs.
So yeah, Saki Bena, Max Star and Panda really are the guys that need to consider jumping onto the softs and having another go at that, unless they can think of improving on that medium time they've set.
Brad is also pretty much in a risk with all these guys. There's about 4 guys below the top 10, which is on medium. So if they improve now on their soft, they're definitely going to be putting Brad on the spot.
I don't know if you want to jump on with Ron for a lap. He's about to start a lap. Right, he's pitting. Apologies. He looked like he was going to really foil it there. Let's see who else is on a lap. I see the teacher. Teacher's on a lap. He's on the cusp. He's at P9 at the moment.
So Panda is actually staying on his
mediums. He wants to say, oh, look, I mean, he is in P10 at the moment, so hopefully, he's hoping to maybe hang out there. I would be out and about on track. He's still out on track. He's just put in a purple sector, aren't you? He's coming around to finish a lap here, and he's put in a purple sector 2, which is quite interesting.
Strong.
Sorry guys.
So here comes Panda across the line. Sure, so that must have been an incredible sector 2, but he puts himself into P8 on the mediums, and that's the best time we've seen on the mediums. So nice lap there, Panda. Hopefully,
super important coming around the last corner. Like, just stay on the inside. It gains so much time.
100%, yeah. These guys are losing a tenth and a half there.
On the inside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you hug the left there. You're talking about sector 3 up to the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did we get an update on the weather yet?
Has anybody said anything about the weather?
I believe, I think Boita mentioned in our Discord channel that it will be a completely dry quali, but it might be a mixed condition race with rain coming later in the race. So that might throw a spanner in the works.
Spicy jalapenos.
It's always exciting.
Yeah.
Like taking a gamble, like me and Nick, we're always up for the gamble. We used to be when we were together.
When we were together, now we're divorced.
We're divorced now.
Yeah. I've moved on to a Renault engine with an Alpine sticker. So, but I'm very happy. I got a lekker new teammate, Top Dog. He's fast as hell.
Oh no, it's super.
So I've moved on from you. I know, as much as I'm breaking your heart, I'm sorry, my buddy.
Okay, we still practice together.
No, that's it. That's it, my man.
We just bump a little bit more on top. Alright, cool.
So who's the Maxstar's going out? So I see Maxstar's going to go for it again. He's pulling out of the pits. He says, I don't want P13, I want P9. Anybody else?
Anybody being in that drop zone wants to get out now, doing another lap.
Absolutely. Oh, I see Solsmeister on a slightly better lap here. Oh,
Yep,
puts himself up to P8. Very nice, Sols.
He can still be in the danger zone. You've got Maxstar coming out.
Correct.
Electronica
Brad, I think,
definitely
can
going
improve
probably
as
for
well.
another lap. Sergeant Panda can also improve. And
Yeah,
Saki
I think
Bieler.
it's going to be tight. Eh? I mean, look at the times between the guys who are on the drop zone and P10. It's not. It's close. So.
Yep. I'm going to be following
anybody's game at the moment.
Brad at the moment. He's on an
Yes,
outlap. He's
he's
about to start
a lap.
a lap. Let's give him some airtime tonight.
And give us a hot lap. Come on, man.
Oh my word, you're doing it again and again. Okay, cool. I don't know if
Brad cutting quite nicely here in Sector 1. He's taking all the risks. He doesn't want to be in the danger zone no more. Can he do it? He puts up a very quick first sector, 16.7, going I think almost 2 tenths faster than his previous lap. He's keeping it nice and tight, using all the track available. This is not my best voice, I know. I sound very enthusiastic at the moment. But he is keeping it at very tight around all these corners, taking it much as he can. Thanks for the laughter at the back.
Yeah, man, yeah. I'm just having a laugh at numbnuts, yeah.
Thanks to Boita there with that comment.
I can throw
Brad going purple too, going almost 7 tenths faster already.
Sure.
This will definitely take him out there.
Brad, yeah, completely. And Brad, like Andrew said earlier, he's been holding back a bit, He's got pace this week.
He must take that bags out of the back of that car, full of sand.
Whoa,
8 tenths
there we
faster.
go.
To second.
There we go.
This is how
Big
we like
bags of
it.
sand as well there at home.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think he finally
Very
removed
nice
it.
lap, Brad.
Let's see, Maxstar on a lap. Is he going to try and beat it? Oh, he's starting a new lap. He invalidated the first one. He's only got a minute left. So this is his last lap of the quali. And it's also something else you don't want to do. He's already on a lap old soft. You'll be starting on these with more wear than the people around you, perhaps.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You kind of ideally you want to put in one lap on the tires that you want to start on, and start with fresh tires. But sometimes you've got to go for that second lap. I see most of the guys have done it in one lap, besides Stoffel, who's just retired on 2.
Sergeant Panda is about to complete his lap. He's going 7 tenths faster as well. Puts him in 5th, and he pushes down Loki. That's also on a lap. Let's see, where's Loki on track? Loki is coming around as well in sector 2. I'm going to follow Maxstar first.
Yeah, so I see Maxstar is probably going to be the first to cross the line here.
Will he kick down Solsmeister now? Yep, he's going 8 tenths faster. That's definitely kicking
Oh,
Sols.
yeah, he's going to be a lot quicker now. So that should put him definitely in contention for, you know, P8, or I see J-Boy is retired in P8, which might be a bit risky now. Or...
Yeah, that puts him P7, going 108 flat. So that's pushed down Solsmeister. Solsmeister can't respond, he's still in the pits. Let's see what Loki can do. Loki's coming around, he's going at 10 slower. So he's not going to improve. So
does anybody see what happened to J-Boy? Did
I think he
have
retired in the pits.
Okay.
So we're losing Solsmeister, Loki, Esotronica, Saki Bina, and Dive Bomb that didn't put up a time. I think he retired right at the beginning of the quali, or he might have gotten disconnected. I haven't seen him complain in Discord yet, so maybe he just retired. Doing a last.
I think Dive Bomb wasn't able to put in a lap, so I'm not sure what happened to him.
I think he retired right in the beginning of the quali.
He was retired right in the beginning.
Okay. Maybe it was an internet issue or something.
So, our fastest lap time has gone up by 3 tenths by Avalak. Well expected after that quali 1 medium lap he did. What can we see in quali 3?
Predictions, boys.
You think we're really going to get those 106s? Going 5 tenths faster?
Oof, I guess not. Look, I was saying that looking at the stream last year, we were hitting 106s, so... maybe, as I said, the game's changed, but...
yeah, they had the
I'm
patch.
hoping for a 107.3 maybe. I don't think another half a second is probably in the cards.
I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say 172. That's going to be my little prediction.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 107 flat.
Oh, a big half a second out of that.
Yeah, Q3 is when you go as quick as you can. I would like to use different wording, but yeah.
Use your words. Use your words, Uncle.
They call Brad Rodrigo in Brazil.
Eh? They called Brad Rodrigo.
Yeah, boy. So they said
is he the king of Brazil?
Did a 106.9, or is he predicting Brad to do a 106.9? Let's see.
He must be predicting.
Let's see.
Yep, that is Shakes.
Called Brad Rodrigo. That's great. Mi amigo.
I think since the update happened, it was around a second slower.
Yeah,
I remember there was that big update at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of the game when it came out, so there was a couple of months later, and a lot of guys struggled to pick up the new kind of whatever, dynamics or whatever. So I think it was a big change, and there's been a couple of updates where they've tweaked the racing, so I think it's a different ball game here. Let's hope it doesn't, this EA buyout hasn't affected our F122 coming out soon. I see an Alpine coming out, followed closely by both Ferraris.
Let's see, is that?
Yes.
That's just the Jacques Slater in front. I'm going to follow him around.
So we've got Jacques Slater coming out with both the Ferraris right behind him.
I think the Ferrari's going to try to do something in these straights.
And maybe have a little
slip. They're going to maybe try a little toe.
I was saying, I think it was Q1 or Q2, they were pretty close. I don't know if they were just thinking about it, just for
well, you know what? Down that sector 3 up to the line, it's a great idea. For anybody listening on the stream, I mean, that comes with their teammates. Not a bad plan, is it?
Definitely, and the Ferraris can definitely go for it at this stage.
Oh, absolutely, and they've got a nice track.
Comment from Josh saying, "Let's go, Souls."
Gerard Boerter saying, say my name. So there we go, Gerard. Done it twice now, man.
I think we spoke about him a lot after he had his little few incidents. So we gave him some airtime there.
We're going to follow...
I'm on Jacques.
Jacques, fantastic.
Yep, I see the Ferraris did give each other some space, so they're not doing the toe. They're not listening to you, Nick.
Okay. It's probably wise. I see Jacques hugging the left here, now that's the right way to take that line. I want to try and minimize as much of the track as you can.
Yeah. Quite a quick first sector, 16.7. I think I saw Avalak do it in the 16.7 in the previous quali.
So I'll just watch a few cars behind. I see J-Boy stole the first sector away in terms of purple. So I'll just stick with him just behind, just to see if who are we looking at here.
Yeah, he's definitely stealing it away. So he's definitely going a bit
like
faster
so
than
it looks
Jacques
like
at the moment.
J-Boy is looking like the quickest driver at the moment.
And we've got Wezo also throwing in the purple straight behind them.
Let's have a look at the times. Come on, boys. 108.2.
108 flat. Let's see what the last Ferrari can do.
Wezo into the 107s on the first lap. Great
so
lap there from Wezo.
He did get a little slippy slip. Brad coming in with a 107.8, so close to Wezo. Let's see who's next out. I think Max Star's about to.
Hanku?
That's my child talk.
Slip.
Yep, there we go. Max Star coming in with a 107.9. This is going to be very close racing today. There we go. Stoffel 107.7.
Great lap from Stoffel. So the guy's putting up quick times at the moment. That's great first lap from the guys, especially as a banker lap.
I'm just on Abilach here, starting his lap.
Yeah, so it looks like Teacher's about to finish his lap.
He's finishing his lap, yep. Putting him in 4th, 107.9.
And we've got...
So the only other person that started a lap, I'm going to follow Avilak again. He's been our quickest driver tonight. It's always nice to see it. I must say I enjoyed the white livery. I actually wish they kept it. I think it was
I must be honest, I was a big fan too. As a Red Bull fan, I actually preferred it to the blue. I see Avilak puts in a first sector purple. As Teacher gives him nice space there.
He's putting in a purple right now. I think he can definitely increase improve his time.
I think Avilak's looking good for pole tonight, guys. Just based on what I've seen tonight, he's looking really quick. I think the only guys that might be able to topple him, potentially Brad, potentially Stoffel. I'm not sure if anybody else is up for the challenge. Avilak's looking very, very fast tonight.
No, definitely, and I hope to see him get another win after all of his fails he had. He had some incidents, especially with Australia. He was miles ahead, and I think he just lost the rear through the first sector.
So Avilak coming on, hugging that left side of the corner as Anu spoke about, gaining extra time, and there it is, a 107.499.
Going a few thousands faster than his Q2. So
100%, so very consistent.
See quite a quicker lap out of him. I'm going to follow around Sergeant Panda. He's about to start a lap. Only guy on field not having a time as yet.
So yeah, great lap from Avilak, especially coming from tier 1. You know, he dropped down to tier 2. He thought, you know, let me build the confidence back up and get racing with these guys and see how I do. And he's done well the last couple of races. He's in the championship fight. I think he's P3 or P4. I'll give you guys a rundown of the championship standings before we start the race. But really great to see, man.
I can see also the weather starting to look like it's getting a bit overcast, so there's definitely rain coming for the race. No, it's Brazil. Anything can happen.
That is it.
It's like Joburg. In the morning it rains, in the afternoon
it's
getting very hot.
Is that Glock? Do you guys remember that famous line? Hamilton missing out on or winning his first championship. Timo Glock spinning out on dry tires around here.
Let's see, Sergeant Panda putting up his lap, 107.9, putting him in 5th. Once again, very close racing. Everybody within a second of each other. And everybody's been practicing for 6 weeks on this track. They're definitely quicker than me. I think I need to join them.
6 weeks. So see, Brad's just started a lap. So if you want to jump on board with him.
Brad as well.
Avilak is currently
see that horrible Williams livery.
In the championship, he's in 3rd place.
Yeah.
And it's only with 10 points.
So definitely a lot of points.
If he keeps it together tonight, definitely up for first.
Yeah, look, at the moment he's got at least 2 tenths ahead of Stoffel. So I think it's a great banker lap, and he's going to go out and completely send it again. They all should at this point. Once that first lap's in, you really need to just start sending that car. So Brad pulled out of his lap. Not sure what happened to Brad, but yeah, he's definitely pulled out. I'm not sure if he's just going to go for another one immediately. It looks like he is. Let's see if anybody else is actually going to cross a line here.
Panda is going
Jade
for
Boy
one now.
has. Jade Boy is also about to start a lap, I think. He might be pitting. No, he starts his lap. We've got a couple of drivers on a lap, guys. I think Ron is probably the furthest. He might cross the line first. Sorry, Wezo. No, that's not.
Yeah, Wezo about to start a lap. I'm gonna follow him around.
Yeah.
This is the battle of the top 3, I think, at the moment. Or maybe, well, the top 5. Well, the top 7 is within 5/10 of each other.
Cool, I'll keep my eyes on Brad, who's in P4. He's on a hot lap at the moment.
Wezo going very quick. Oh, and even Valids, he put up a purple sector 1. I think the stress is just too much pressure. But he's still got
So
time.
I see Brad with a purple sector too. I don't know if you just want to jump on board with him. He'll cross the line shortly.
He's a 10th quicker than himself. He might get into P2.
Let's see Brad if he can put himself right up onto the front row there next to the Red Bull.
Ah,
P3 second row, but great lap, man. Sure. Red misses out by what? 12?
That's 100, well, 1400.
Sure. Well, you do the maths, my friend.
14,000, sorry.
Wezo also, he's invalid. Who else have we got on a lap?
Yeah, Wezo about to start another lap. He put up a purple sector once. I would like to see what he's going to
Avilak's
do.
also on another lap.
If you can follow Avilak around,
Absolutely.
So
Avilak is 14 thousandths away from his current time. Avilak's definitely going to go green on this lap.
So Wezo doing another purple one, going 1/10 faster.
Oh, Avilak pulled out.
Is there enough time for him? Yep.
There's a lot of
2 minutes.
yellow flags for guys letting each other through. It's hard to keep your eyes on how long is left.
Yeah, but it's 2 minutes.
29 seconds. I think I got a quick glimpse now. So the guys who are on a lap now, this is it.
Nope, they still got 2 minutes.
It.
2 minutes.
Oh, they do. Sorry. Sure. I saw it so briefly.
Thought it was 20 seconds.
Yeah, I saw it for half a second there.
See, Wezo's still going 1.5 tenths faster. 2 purple
and
sectors.
purple too. Yeah.
Can he take the fastest?
Come on, Wezo, put a Ferrari in Brazil.
Can he put it on
Hug the left. Great there.
Oh, misses it by one and a half hundred.
Close as well. You could maybe potentially do just a quick cooldown lap and have one more crack at it, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Avilak around. I think he's going for another one. The last one of the quali session.
I think that one was a little bit better than his first run.
From Wezo.
Avilak, it's pretty similar.
Yeah, so Avilak is nip and tuck with his original time there with 22 hundredths of a second. So Avilak coming around, hoping to improve his time slightly just to cement that pole position. I'm not sure if anybody's on a lap that can... Wezo looks like he's doing a bit of a cooldown lap, perhaps, and maybe doing one more attempt. Maxstar about to cross the line, but it's not going to be challenging any top times.
Avilak with the purple sector 2.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Type.
Let's see, I want that 107.3. Come on.
You can catch a slip right now.
Oh, Wezo!
Almost touches.
We'll leave that one up to the stewards. But Avilak goes faster with a 107.4.
0.005 of a second.
Great lap there, Avilak. A little bit of traffic in sector 3 there, but potentially trying to use a bit of toe too. Naughty. But great lap there.
Again. He's going 10.5 slower than himself, and he invalids. So that's qualifying done.
That's it.
So in the front
Red
row
Bull
we've
Ferrari.
got Avilak and Wezo. Second row we got Stoffel and Brad. Third row we got Teacher and Panda. Fourth row Maxstar and J-Boy. And the fifth row we got Jock Slater and Mr. Ron Scutter. So any predictions tonight? Who's gonna take the win? Do you guys think Avilak will stay in front?
I think Yeah, look, I think he's got the pace. It looks like Wezo's got some decent pace on him as well. So, you know, the 2 tenths isn't too much. It's only really a tenth and a half between the guys. So, look, the top 3, the top 4 are exceptionally close. So, let's hope for some good racing. I think it's anybody's race at the moment. There's a short run down to turn 1. So, I think Avilak's in Avilak's advantage if we can keep it clean and not lock up. But my money's on the Red Bull, I've got to say, probably tonight.
Is this just biased because you came from the Red Bull?
No.
It sounds like a yes.
It's a yes. So let me run through the driver championship standings while we've got a bit of a break here before the guys line up for their formation lap. Let me just get to Discord here and give you the right results. So, Division 2, driver standings at the moment. So this is how it stands after last week. We have J-Boy in the Ferrari with 63 points in first place. Stoffel closely behind with 61 points in the Haas. Avilak coming in third in the Red Bull with 53 points. So hopefully a win for him tonight. We'll put him back in contention. Ron Schutter in 4th position with 45 points. Sergeant Panda in the other Haas in 5th. Donovan Duffy with 38 points in the Aston Martin in 6th. Teacher.
And he's missing out tonight, eh? Donovan Duffy.
Oh, Mr. Duffy. Is he missing in action? That's unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver. He's in a good position there still early on in the league. Teacher with 29 points in the McLaren in 7th. Wezo in the Ferrari with 25 points in 8th. Solzmeister in the McLaren with 22 points in 9th. And Atmar with the AlphaTauri in 10th place with 17 points. So that's your top 10 for Division 2 at the moment. But that'll all change come around 9 o'clock tonight. Or slightly after in that case.
Oh, I was actually thrown into a car.
What?
Somebody never chose the spectating options.
I was thrown into a Alpine.
Oh, you want to give us some POV racing there?
Yeah, I'll
some POV commentary.
Something from the back. Let me just plug out my wheel here before this thing goes nuts.
So I know, I heard you got the best joke, bro.
I'm laughing already.
Something about a tombstone or something, eh? No? Okay. So the guys will just line up and do their formation lap, warm up the tires. It's a short lap. You don't want to make too much of a gap. I see Avilak cruising away there.
I'm just going to stick by him. He took pole position. I think he deserves the...
He deserves the limelight. But yeah, I mean, great qualifying session from the gents. Really close qualifying times. So that's exciting. It bodes a lot of hope for a close race. So let's see.
I think we're going to see a lot of close racing. I don't think we're going to need the F1 2022 cars. You know, I think these boys will stick to each other like glue anyways.
I agree. And it's a quick lap. It's hard to break the toe. It's hard to get out the DRS. The DRS is exceptionally powerful in Sector 3. And actually in Sector 1. Both DRS zones very powerful. So I'm expecting a lot of overtaking, a lot of battling. Hopefully not too much carbon fiber. But let's see how the boys do tonight. Let's keep it clean, gents, and Godspeed.
So currently I just want to point out that Mr. Divebomb's the only one on the mediums tonight. We're starting on the mediums. Do you think that's a bold move versus all the softs? He is starting from the back, he's got nothing to lose.
So, I must be honest, from the practice sessions I've had, I've just struggled with a full fuel car on the mediums. I couldn't find traction having the car fueled up and being on those tires. So for me, I wish him well, and I think it's going to be a bit tough, but maybe he's handling it better than me. But let's see how he gets on, you know. I think if he can make it work, it's probably the superior strategy. Because if there's an early safety car, you know, he can stay out, or if there's a safety car in lap 10 or something, he's out while everyone's pitting, he can definitely use it to his advantage.
Mr. Arnu, can I maybe just ask you to retire?
To retire? You want to race?
Is he
Have we lost him
us?
now?
I think we lost him. He's definitely looking like he's racing.
No, he's just jumped in here. No, I doubt it. But he must retire. I don't know what's going on. I know, are you on mute there or something?
Well, Mr. Nick, we're about to start the race, and I'm going to give it to you to do the lights out.
Alrighty,
Yeah, so I can only retire.
Okay, so here we go, guys. The lights are about to start. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights.
Being blocked by the
We
tire
are
choices.
lights out in Interlagos, and Wezo gets a great start. He might get a jump on. He does get a jump on Avilak before the corner. Avilak has to yield, and he drops back down to 4th. Teacher and Brad move up. Maxstar moves up as well.
Avilak and the
there's
teacher
a lot
getting
of contact. There's a
getting
lot of
collected.
contact there with the McLaren, and there's a Red Bull out as well. It's Avilak. That's a very unfortunate. Wezo got a great start, but oof, that looked like quite a bit of chaos in the middle of the pack there, guys.
He's lost the wing there. I see one car standing dead still. I think he might have retired.
Oh, geez, so Teacher and Avilak coming up really not good from that incident. That puts him from 1st to 18th. Wezo got a great start and got the jump on Avilak before the corner, which maybe threw HB a little bit. But I think he just got caught up in contact at maybe, a little bit further down the field. Let's have a look at position changes here, guys.
Let me add that onto the stream as well for you. Just get that. There we go. Position changes.
So Maxstar moving up 4 places. The biggest winner so far is Dive Bomb on the mediums. He moves up 6 places.
Definitely
I
a
see
good
the virtual
choice there.
safety car has stopped now, so we are back green and racing here, guys. So Dive Bomb moving up 6 places, Maxstar moving up 4 places, Saki Biena moving up 3 places, Cowboy moving up 7 places, and the biggest losers are Teacher, Avilak, 17 places he's lost, and Jacques Slater lost 10 places.
It's very unfortunate. Avilak losing all his hard work he's done.
So let's see what Avilak is going to put on. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to...
He's going for a new set of softs.
New set of softs. Okay, so hopefully there's a safety car or something in favor.
So that is unfortunate. I see Wezo getting a nice big jump here on Brad, already a second and a half ahead. There's quite a close battle starting to brew here between Stoffel and Maxstar. Stoffel looking quite racy on the back of that P3. Also Panda right at the back of Stoffel. So we've got quite a nice little 5-4-3 over here.
Yeah, you gotta watch out there.
will be activated now.
I see Ron Schutter going for a move on Loki. He might look at it. Thinks better of it.
We're going to see a little train happening at from 7th down until 12th place. There'll be quite a few guys.
Let's see Mr. Scutter here. Will he take it? Oh, he's going for a look down in the inside. And
yeah,
it gets Loki.
and he got him.
That's where
great racing. Great racing there from Loki and Ron to show each other some space. So Ron's released to go chase after J-Boy.
Let's see who else
and I
close.
see that Panda, Stoffel and Maxstar is quite a storm brewing there.
Sol, Saki Biena and Dive Bomb being very close to each other here as well. Just behind the Loki and Ron Scutter. Ooh, and Saki Biena dives down the inside of Sol's. Sol's not taking it, he's taking that position back, going down the inside again.
So it looks like, so Stoffel looking on the inside of Maxstar, thinks better of it, last minute pulls back out of it, but he's going to probably go for it down the next straight. He's going to have DRS. I don't know if you want to jump on board with Stoffel there. He might make a move for P3.
Yeah, he looks very racy. Oh, he wanted to have a little look.
Oh, he had a proper look in turn 1 and then just thought better of it very last minute. But he's right up the back of Maxstar.
Oh, what I wanted to say earlier is we got to watch out. This Haas team is potent.
I see that. Gunther Steiner would be absolutely loving life.
Yeah, definitely. He wouldn't struggle so much to get some sponsors in.
that's 100% true. Yeah, or at least paint the car a Russian flag.
Yeah. we don't talk about that, eh?
No, we must. The world is way too PC, my friend.
I think Mazepin Industries has got a big hand in that pot.
So I see we're going to have DRS again here for Stoffel, and he's going to probably have a big look at Max Star right now. He is going to have a look at Max Star, and he takes him on the outside. Let's see if he can hold it together through the corner.
Sure,
he gets it done nicely.
But will Max Star respond now? That's the question.
That's the thing. So these DRS zones, they swap almost immediately after that set of corners, you know.
Stoffel has really DRS on the car head, so that's helping him a bunch.
I see that, and Wezo really just kind of in a league of his own there up front. 2.6 seconds already after 5 laps.
I was going to say, Souls and Dive Bomb also going side to side. These two are very racy, but they've been giving each other the space. Look at that, going side by side, and Souls takes the position back from Saki.
So Loki also getting very close to Ron here.
I'm sticking on the Souls at the moment. I think
yeah, looks like a great battle there.
Dive Bomb. He's on his gearbox.
I see it. So it looks like J-Boy is going to make a move on Panda potentially for P5.
So in the front there's actually a little gap starting to build up between these oaks.
Yeah, Wezo way ahead.
So Loki goes for it on the outside and goes onto the grass. He has to take the escape road, loses plenty of time. Oh, Dive Bomb is now on Loki.
This is just going to give the opportunity to Souls here. Souls side by side with Dive Bomb.
Also coming.
Sure. This is a big battle. Off. Dive Bomb nearly going into the back of Soulsmeister.
Saki Biena following super close to Dive Bomb as well.
This is a big battle going on here, a little bit further down the field,
Rubber
guys.
General,
safety car, guys. Safety car is out.
I want to see.
There's been an incident.
Rubber
I see
General, turn
Aston Martin.
He's standing in the middle of the road. This is giving Avilak the biggest chance of his life to get back on.
Oof, and Avilak unfortunately just missed the pits. If it happened maybe a few seconds before, maybe potentially he could have got into the pits and really used this to his advantage. But let's see. I wonder if, so you guys think all the soft guys might pit now?
I think it might be a bit early. If they're going for the two-stopper, maybe. I see some people are definitely. Brad is jumping into the pits. He's the only one so far from the front 5, 6. Let's see if anybody else is dipping in. I see Ron Skitters dipping into the pits.
Let's see what Brad goes for. Brad goes for another new set of softs. Well, let me have a look here, sorry.
Oh, maybe actually go.
He's on hards. He's on hards.
Now,
and Ron goes for a new pair of softs.
The hards is not the best tire for this track.
He's going to be also on the hards.
26 laps on the hards, more or less.
It is a fast stretch, but if you're going to be going very slow through sector 1, 2, you're going to be struggling.
I agree.
And you're just opening up so much more gaps for people.
And the problem is, guys, you know, you take the gamble with the hards. You go into the hards, you hope that there's no other safety car. Because the minute that there's another safety car, now you've lost all that time on the hards. And now you're going to jump into a pair of softs and you've lost all that time already. Now everybody's on softs anyway. So it is a bit of a gamble.
If you guys have a look at this, at the sky at this moment, it's turning.
Yeah, it's looking a bit murky, eh? Yeah.
So I would say if they can stay out on these softs and just stretch them as far as they can, even if there's some medium runners, I'm not too sure.
And then try and last.
We only got Dive Bomb here on a medium. He's the only guy that took the mediums from the start.
So you're thinking only keep on the softs. The minute that you see a bit of rainfall, hopefully it's just straight onto the mediums, the into situation.
Exactly. I think if you had some mediums, obviously stretch that. Especially if you saw the weather, I would have tried to start on the mediums. If I knew the weather was going to be like this.
Yeah, the best part of this game is, I think, regarding the rain, it could be a Cape Town rain where you can still stay on the slicks, you know. It's not Joburg where it pours for 3 seconds and then it stops.
Excuse me, Cape Town would be 4 different seasons on the racetrack.
At least we would have some cooling down and not super
And I see some
humid
drops,
heat.
guys.
I
seeing some drops.
So too.
I'm seeing some drops here on Wezo and following the safety car. So this is going to be interesting, guys. They're going to have to stay on the slick tires until the track actually, starts to slick up.
Under the safety car, if you see drops and you're still in your early, like it takes around about 3 safety car laps for the track to start soaking up real nicely. So
it depends on how quickly that rain's coming for sure, but sometimes it can come quickly. Other times, obviously, it takes a few laps, but it's such a hard call to make. You always want to be on the right tire at the right time.
Definitely.
So,
and if you can save a pit stop, why not?
Exactly.
Avilach, I would think he must just maybe take the chance.
Yeah, he might need a gamble now because I think he can gamble.
And if you do say everybody's gonna do 1 lap before they duck in, he's gonna be able to stay close to them in that 1 lap. If not, overtake a few of them.
But this is
he'll
also
definitely be leading the race.
This is also the moment you want to sit on Jeff and ask him the whole time, when's the rain coming?
100%.
We have a report.
So I don't know if you want to jump on board with maybe Stoffel in P2 so we can see how we get along with our race start here.
Is it starting? Is the safety car coming in?
These guys just seem to be warming up their tires a lot, so it doesn't look like the safety car's coming in. It's not. They just
I would dip in right now.
These guys are warming up their tires. They're going crazy.
So nobody gambling on the tires.
I see no one approaching.
It doesn't look like heavy weather.
Maybe here we go. Teacher ducking
here we go.
in.
Teacher ducking in.
Teacher
He's decided he's gonna have a look here.
Right behind him, Appmar.
They're gonna go onto the Inters, guys. Guaranteed.
That's the best decision.
And Jock
it could pay off. It could pay off very well, but this is a free pit stop. And,
he's going for the Inters.
They're gonna go. Yeah, they're going onto the wets.
Teacher needed another wing as well.
So we are on the wet compound tires, gentlemen. Now we start to see some interesting things.
Ron Skitter almost hitting the back of Electronic.
Oh, we've lost the goal. We've lost. Oh no! Oh no! We've lost 2. Oh no! Everybody coming out the pit. Yeah, everybody. 2 cars just DNF'd in the pit lane.
Yeah. Well, the teacher made it out, but he's got no wings, so he'll have to pit again.
Okay, so I saw him clear. I didn't know he made it out. Okay, but I think it was Atmar. I was just watching the pit exit, and I just saw 2 cars come out on those intermediates and straight into the wall. That is unfortunate, man.
We have also a comment from Marshall Fouché saying, "Go Wesley," and I'm assuming that's for Wezo up in front.
Wezo.
There's that voice we were waiting for.
Slater
Coming
can catch up real quick right now. He definitely has a chance of coming up P1.
So yeah, I mean, I think he was the only one to get out of the pits in one piece from that pit stop stint. So this could be very, very interesting for Jacques Slater now. He's done it potentially a wise thing. It might be tough the first 2-3 laps here with the track that's still getting wet, but let's see.
So I'm going to have a look at the front, seeing when Wezo pulls the trigger. Obviously this rain. Yep, safety car's in this lap. I think he is going for it. He's not waiting on himself.
Wezo's put his foot down. Stoffel is using a lot of VRS. I see Panda quite close to Max Star.
I can see that green patch is getting quite
Dive Bomb, I think, just made a move. So Salzmeister coming back at Dive Bomb for P7.
Esotronica passing Brad on those hards. So those hards are definitely struggling.
Quite close together.
Brad dropping another position to Ron Skutter.
Jock is holding back a bit. You can see he is struggling a bit.
With those inters.
Yeah, it's definitely going to start.
They'll start working towards him.
I see Abilak having a look on Botha. He's taken it. He's made that overtake.
Guys are really struggling for traction out here. We lose. J-Boy catches the car. Nearly lost it there in P5. He's really struggling for traction.
As you can see, here is braking way earlier than Jock. So Jock definitely knows something is up. And he's looking at going for it.
Brad also making huge moves here.
Jock making a move on Botha. I see some puddles in the street now.
Onto the grass.
Yeah, so a lot of cars pitting. Wezo into the pits, our race leader. now
Yep.
jumps into the pits.
Everybody's going to go for that Inters
Stoffel,
now.
J-Boy, Dive Bomb, everybody's jumping into the pits. They all want the Inters. It's too wet. So, as you said, Anu, I think the big winner here is going to be... Was it George Slater who pitted?
Yep, Jock Slater's the
Jock
only
is
one that
all the way
survived
up
that
to
first pit.
fourth. That
From the
is
back.
quite incredible. From the back all the way up to fourth, and there's a safety car.
safety car.
Is it a
Oh, no.
pit lane incident?
I think it was.
Let's see
Definitely
who's
was.
in the
I was
pit.
seeing something.
I don't see anything in the pit.
I don't see anything
I
on
think
track
it was
really.
coming into the pit.
Drive-through penalty there for Avila speeding
Ooh.
under the safety car. That is not ideal. He's having a bit of a nightmare tonight, unfortunately. How did that happen? He's quite far away from the pits, guys.
So our provisional leader will be Jock Slater.
But have a look there where Avila is. I mean, that warning judge that just came through now, and he's in the end of sector 2.
Yeah, he was not looking at his screen, seeing. And Maxstar drive-through penalty, speeding
Oh,
under
and
the
he just
safety
spun
car.
the car.
Is he spinning the car?
Whoa, there's a 10-second penalty for Avila as well.
Corner
Just for
cut
good
in.
measure.
Could this be a lobby glitch?
No, he just spun across the grass and then cut a bit of the track. It's just the Codemasters thing.
The stewards have seen it and they've noted it. That will be me, thank you. And Esotronica
Well, thank you,
speeding
thank
under this safety car.
Wait,
This might be
guys,
a glitch.
so guys not watching their deltas here, clearly.
It's either that or a glitch. We'll have to see some footage.
Oh, Maxstar speeding in the pit lane, Panda
people
speeding in the
getting-
pit lane.
Hey,
I think everyone's just struggling for traction and trying to come in too hot. I don't know.
I like doing it perfectly. He doesn't get a penalty. So maybe
He's just doing his drive-through. Oh, you can't do it under the safety car.
No, otherwise
He's
it's
gonna
not a
have to.
drive-through.
He's gonna have to do it again. Yeah.
Safety car
So
also coming
Jock's-
in this lap. He's only staying
No,
on one
shot.
lap. This is throwing a spanner in the works.
This is really a bit strange, though. I mean, the safety car coming in this lap, but the field's not even bunched up.
Yep, Jock Slater obviously being 8 seconds almost ahead. I think we might have some weird stuff going on.
Yeah,
over here.
potentially. Looks like it. Let's just see if the safety car does come in. I don't even see where the safety car is. It's not in front of
Is in. Safety car is in.
The safety car's
Now
in.
Jock is leading with 8 seconds.
I think we might have a restart on our hands, boys.
Yeah, that's very odd. If somebody could maybe, if they can, I don't know if it's possible, but just give us an update in the stream about what the hell is going on.
I'm watching the Discord and the stream, trying to do both, seeing if anybody is saying anything, but this is very weird. Jock obviously being the biggest winner out of all of this, not having to pit like the rest.
Yeah, it's very strange not to see the field obviously bunch up before the safety car goes in. That's obviously something happened here with the Codemasters glitch, but looks like the guys are all kind of still carrying on here. And look, there probably will be maybe another safety car with the weather the way it is, so let's see if hopefully the field might bunch up again later on. Until we hear anything from Discord, I think we just continue doing the stream.
And Mr. Shakes coming into the comments saying it's Abu Dhabi 2021 all over again. Obviously for Jock this time
We're
around.
gonna get the hashtag robbed comments coming in soon.
But Maxstar looks like he's making good headway on catching Jock here.
And Panda is also looking like he's catching Maxstar pretty quickly as well. Panda is right on the back of Maxstar.
Let me move on to these two. I've been following Jock quite a bit. I'm on Maxstar at the moment. See the magic unfold hopefully from the back. I mean from the front.
So there won't be any DRS obviously with the weather at the moment, guys, so these guys are going to have to make these moves the old-fashioned way. I see Sergeant Panda really wants to get himself up into P2. He's using a lot of VRS to close this gap up.
I just want to see the penalties real quick as well for us.
Sure.
There we go.
Two
Penalties,
drive-through
so-
penalties.
Yeah, drive-through. There's 3 drive-throughs. Cowboy, Avalak, and Maxstar. So no point in Sergeant Panda trying to overtake. Maxstar will have to go into the pits, and he's going to lose a good 10 to 15 seconds there.
Yeah, so I mean, actually, you know, Wezo's still looking on for a really good result here. Stoffel and Dive Bomb are in it as well, with Sergeant Panda having a 5-second penalty and Max Star holding a drive-through penalty. You know, this grid is going to change quite a bit. So, still anybody's game at the moment, but yeah, Jacques slated a big winner from the weird glitch.
Yep. And Maxwell making good headway. He's almost catched him, I think, a second and a half on the last lap. So he is really punching it, trying to make that drive through not too visible to the eye. Oh, and we got another 5-second penalty from Cowboy for speeding in the pit lanes.
Max Star puts
It is
in for his
difficult.
drive-through.
Let's see. Max Star doing it perfectly. He's not going to get the penalty.
So that moves Sergeant Panda up into second place, Wezo back up into third place, and he's really close behind Sergeant Panda as well. He might have a look at having a go on the next straight here.
On
I
Wezo
think
at
he's
the
a little
moment.
bit too far back.
It's very tough in these conditions.
It's very tough, but I
getting
think
a lot of
Wezo's
spray.
got the pace. Sergeant Panda looked quick at the back of Maxstar, but I think Wezo, just from what we saw in quali in the first couple of laps, I think he's got the pace here to maybe launch an attack.
I see Avilach is in 10th place at this moment.
So he's doing quite well coming from the
Yeah,
back.
he's clawing his way back up, which is good work from Avi. Like, oh, I see Panda goes wide. Wezo's now right on his gearbox.
Is this going to make an easy overtake for that main
This
straight?
could be, and he's got an 100% ERS right in his tank there. So Wezo is looking at the.
Oh, almost losing it
as
around
we
that
say
corner.
it, gets a bit greedy with the throttle, and all the good work comes undone.
But don't worry, there's another lap to come.
There's another couple laps.
This is our closest battle on field, I think, at the moment.
So far, really good racing from the gents. A couple of incidents, but you know, we've seen some tight racing, some good overtakes. Unfortunate what happened earlier, but we'll leave that up to stewards and FTR management.
Looks like I'm gonna have a few late
The
nights.
big boys. Eh?
Looks like I'm gonna have a few late nights as I'm one of the two.
Are you one of the big
stewards.
boys? Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be, you know. I didn't realize you were a steward, eh?
That's why I said that the stewards has noticed it.
So what's
and,
your address so I can send you chocolate and whiskey, bro? So that every time I've got an incident, I'll just say, go to the garage and just go grab a sausage or something.
Well, I'm not a steward for out here. I only
So
use steward for
no,
Division 2.
you know, it's not, I'm wasting whiskey now, but...
But I'll still give you my address, you know.
no, that's getting
Wezo-
creepy, man.
Wezo is starting
Yeah.
to close back again.
I see that.
He's struggling a bit. I think the dirty air and the rain is not helping him a lot tonight.
He has closed the gap by about half, I think, from what he'd lost the last lap.
Definitely.
But
He
Sergeant
is
Panda
catching him.
catching
How's
Jock
Sergeant
very
Panda's
well.
ERS looking there? So Sergeant Panda, they are catching Jacques, which is you know, there's a lot of laps left here, guys, and so it's anybody's race still here. So I think Wezo's looking really quick. I think they're both catching Jacques. Maybe they can use each other to catch P1.
Yep.
But yeah, they need to stop spending so much time fighting each other and go after the win.
Oh, because Jock is definitely going to benefit from this now, fighting at the back.
As Wezo's struggling for traction, he's kind of losing it a little bit in a couple corners. I think Panda's keeping it a little bit more stable on the road, and it's playing into his favor here.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes you a lap or two to just get used to the new conditions.
Absolutely.
So he's obviously just settling
I see a
in.
car.
And there's
Electronica is all over this road.
And that's
Okay,
also
so
playing
Wezo-
into Panda and Wezo's hands because where Jock Slate had to go through that traffic, they obviously won't have this traffic anymore.
So Wezo looking quite good with 100% ERS in the pockets. You know,
he's
Panda
saving
using
that
his
very
in
well.
his 70s. So I think Wezo is going to have to use a little bit more of his ERS there and start closing up that gap now. Let's have a little. I'm going to have a little look down further down the field for any other battles, guys. I'll let you know if there's
they're
anything
But
interesting.
spread it at the moment. think this is the closest we are on track.
1 second plus.
That's correct.
Yeah, you guys are correct. So that time dropping quite rapidly between Panda and Jacques Slater, guys. Jacques Slater, if he wants to hold that P1, he's going to have to find something special. Because that gap's coming down very quickly.
Yeah, just back on the steward thing, we're not allowed to be a steward for our own tier, as we can be biased. You know, if there's a penalty versus me, then I can say,
No,
oh,
no, yeah,
but
obviously
I never did
makes
anything
sense.
right. So that's the reason. So I know, I think Avalak and someone else is stewards for Premier Division, and then myself and Mr. Jared Halliday as stewards for the Division 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And just
Well,
to
thanks
explain
for
how
the
we
hard
do
work,
it.
gentlemen.
So we would obviously both analyze the video from both drivers, and then we would both give our thoughts on what we think the penalty should be. And until we don't come to an agreement, that just stays there, and we'll each say our say, almost like a court battle.
Until somebody, yeah, got you. So it has to be a
Oh,
unanimous
and
decision.
Wezo going
Wezo's
wide.
on the grass. He gives up the position to Storfel. Oh, and dive bomb
dive
comes
bomb.
through.
That's
So
a big loss for
Wezo
him.
really struggling in a couple of corners for that traction. And unfortunately, he's got a lot more work to do now in the remaining 17 laps.
Yeah, he's got a
That's
lot of
These
more
guys,
ground
we've
to
just
make up.
passed the halfway mark here only.
Yep.
Dude, dive bomb.
My mom said I had to
Wezo
go to bed at 9, eh?
And
I'm an
Jabo
old man, I'm
extremely
just
tight now.
So yeah, look, this gap's still coming down really rapidly, guys. The gap was 4 seconds, it was 3 seconds, we're down to 2 seconds now. Panda is now in the 1.7s range to Jacques Slater, and that's dropping
1.6,
every moment. So
So let's
we're
if
gonna
there's
see
any
a
damage
change of
or-
the lead here, or at least a battle for the lead in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, I'm following Jacques Slater for us at the
I
moment.
don't know,
I
are
think
you a
Panda
bit
will
soft
catch him this
out there?
lap.
Can you hear me now?
Vicky soft.
Bicky
think
soft, eh?
That sounded a bit better. So Jacques Slater also sitting pretty on that ERS. I think it's also a lot easier to save your ERS on a wet track, because you're obviously going a little bit slower, so you're braking a lot more as well in these conditions, just to make a corner work.
So thoughts there, Hanku. There is no more rain, man, yeah?
Oh, is there no more rain? So we're gonna see them all pit again.
Who's going to jump for a pair of slicks is what I'm thinking, because I've been watching the last 2 laps going, I'm not seeing any more rainfall. That track seems to kind of be drying up a little bit. So we've got another twist of the tail here in Interlagos. And Panda getting very close.
Jacques Slater
is
going a bit
struggling
wide.
in his sector too.
Panda's going to have a look at the move, I think, on the straight here.
He's definitely gonna have a little look down the
So
straight.
he's got a good exit as well.
Jacques Slater sitting on 100%
ERS.
ERS.
So
Sergeant
can he
Panda
hold him
deploying
off?
everything.
But Panda has got an absolute rocket ship behind him.
Okay,
Jock
and
pulling the trigger.
Jock.
Sure.
He's our first one to get on to. Will he take the softs? Will he make it
I
last
think
another
he's
15
definitely
laps?
hit the softs up. Hey, let's have a look.
Just keep in
He's
mind those
drying
softs
up
might be used.
super quickly.
So I'll stay with Jacques. I don't know if you want to, if there's any other racing
He's going on the
I wouldn't-
mediums.
So he, well, that's not a bad. He's just serving a 5-second penalty there in the pits. That's not
That's
going to help
costing him.
his battle. But you know what? Good decision to get out there. Hopefully he can hold it together on the slick tires, and if you know, it could be a great call. I see another car's coming to the pits as well.
Yep. Maxstar also serving another 5-second penalty. Also going on the mediums.
As Panda goes into, he will be also serving a 5-second penalty.
So Avila getting quite close to Ron. Another little battle that's just started out of this. So we've got quite a little battle going on here. Avila only a half a second behind Ron. Just to keep our eyes on that. That could be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm following Avalak here for us on stream.
Yeah,
I see
he's going
DRS
to
is
have a proper
enabled.
go at Ron here.
This is definitely
DRS is
starting to
online.
become a slick race again.
Jock is struggling.
So Ron goes wide, and Avilach capitalizes on the outside of the next corner. Is he going to hold him?
Ron
Is he going to hold
holding
him?
it.
He's got it. No, Avilach is going to take the
He's
inside
taking
line on the
it.
next one.
Oh,
Cuts him
pushing him
pretty wide, but he makes it stick.
That's
So
such
good
beautiful
racing
racing.
from the gents.
Clean.
So let's see if Avilach is going to be
Overtake.
diving in. Who's
But
going to be diving in?
Top
in this
5 has
battle?
dived in. I think everyone's going to go get some new slicks here
Some
now.
slicks.
That's the only choice
And
they've
Jar
got.
coming up the last corner. Let's see, it's a pretty long straight for him to.
Yeah, let's see who's he
Catch
going to
up.
overtake. I think Panda might be still ahead of him because he's coming out the pits already. Aston
I
Martin
see
down off
Avilach
that
going
dive
for
bomb.
another lap on the intermediates. I'm not
Oh,
sure
that's not a very clever
if
move.
it's a good call to stay on those wet tires for now. The track's looking quite dry, guys.
He might want to go. I see Jock Slater coming onto the gearbox of Souls here.
Into
Um, Soul's still being on the intermediates as well. He's going very slow through the corners, holding
Souls is
Jock
definitely
Slater
gonna
up
be-
completely. But
He
Jock
is.
Slater making the move. Ooh, and somebody into the
Brad
back,
lost
into
it.
the wall behind Jock.
Brad, that was Brad.
Is that Brad?
I
Brad
think
lost
he's
a
lost
piece
the
of
wing.
wing. Yep. Obviously, the
I think,
conditions are
he's
now
missing an
very
end
weird.
plate. He's missing an end plate. Ooh,
This is
not
very
nice for
difficult
Brad there. But
conditions
look,
to drive in.
and he just put on those mediums. It was looking good.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for
starting
Brad.
to struggle now, keeping Stoffel behind him.
Yeah, Stoffel will get him before. I'm assuming Avilach will definitely come into the pits. He's losing a bucket load of time, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Stoffel will definitely use this opportunity
Those
to get
inters
past.
must be screaming of heat.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Avilach will duck in.
Yep. Stoffel getting the DRS.
Don't get
Nice.
another penalty. Let's see, he does it the nice way.
Will he take the softs? He's got a.
Brad also coming
lap
in.
less.
So Brad needs to get a new front wing.
Avilach going for the softs.
And I see Wezo is right. Please, if we can get on board with Wezo. He's right at the back
Back
of
in
Sergeant
business.
Panda. And we are back in business for a P1 battle.
Yep, and he's also on the softs. Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Will they make it to the end?
And
They
I
are
see
fresh.
Dive Bomb in a great position just behind them on a set of mediums. So, I'm not sure, I think Wezo's got the pace here, but can he hold it for another 13 laps as opposed to the mediums? It's gonna be close, guys.
So when it comes to lap 30, the medium's definitely going to start coming alive.
I think Wezo's going for a move now. He's very close on to Panda here. Using that ERS. He's going to get the DRS.
DRS.
Yep, he's closing in. Is he going to have
So
a
here we
Does he
go
have enough
for the
road?
race lead.
He is going to have to go to the outside.
outside.
Panda's forcing him. He makes it look easy. Taking that racing line on those
Well
softs.
done,
just having the
Wezo.
grip.
Good racing from the gents. Now can he hold it on the softs for the next
Yeah, he
12
is
laps?
pulling it. It's already
Okay,
8
see,
tenths ahead.
J-Boy also now in the DRS zone of Stoffel.
Let's look at J-Boy.
He's a bit far back, I think.
Yeah, but not a bad battle there, quite close. I see Brad and Souls are seriously close.
Let me get to
Loki
Brad.
and
Oh,
Avilach
Brad going
about
for
to
the
hit.
move on Souls, so Brad will get back up into P11. Yeah, he's going to make this
Yep.
move stick, I think.
Loki
It's
is
gonna
about
be
to
close.
make a move on
Ooh, goes
Avilach.
wide.
Sticks it down the inside, not getting a penalty. That's very strange.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Oh, and Loki will, Souls will make another move. Oh, had a little look. He said nope.
Yeah, so
not
Souls looking
taking
quite
chances.
racy at the back of Brad. These two are having a race-long battle, it seems, yeah. Oof.
Yep, this is our closest battle on track. Wezo pulling away from Panda. He's already out of the DRS. That's a good job from him, being on those softs and having to last so long. The two will meet up in pace soon. So when Panda can make another move to try and get back into the DRS and maybe take the win at the end. We'll see how it unfolds.
See,
Right here
Souls
on
now still
FTR.
going again.
Oh, somebody is out right in front of Brad at the moment.
So
Is his
we've got- yeah,
teammate,
so it looks
Cowboy, unfortunately, staying on the side though, nicely out of the way. Souls, I think, being caught up with that and not knowing what to do. He lost some time to Brad there.
Stoffel getting a 3-second penalty. So this is now allowing J-Boy feel a bit more comfortable.
So I think J-Boy also getting a bit closer to Stoffel now. He might have a look on the next DRS straight.
Also see Dive Bomb potentially looking at getting into DRS range here for P2. If he can just eat another 10th out of Sergeant Panda, he'll be in the DRS range and we could have a nice battle for another podium spot here.
And Saki Biena taking the fastest lap of the race for 109.5.
So the closest battles on track, guys, are J-Boy and Stoffel.
Avalak also getting closer to Ron at the moment.
Dive Bomb is also now in DRS range from Sergeant Panda. I don't know if you want to get on board with that.
I'm going to do that.
It looks like we might have a battle for P2 coming up. If you're on that with the stream, I'll keep my eye on J-Boy.
Yeah, I'm currently on J-Boy here. I think he's quite close for this main straight, so he might make this work for him. Oh, he's just losing time on that last corner, but maybe it makes a move on the second DRS straight.
The Panda
Dive Bomb getting seriously close.
Getting super close right now, ready for the second.
Yeah, let's see if he can make it up in the second DRS zone. If he gets a good exit here.
Nice exit.
Oh, he's got to pull a half a second. I don't think he's going to have enough road here.
Yeah, this road's quite short to make the overtake stick.
Okay, Avilach is going for
Oh, he just got a position.
He just went.
Nice work, Avilach.
But will
so let's look at J-Boy as well, guys. J-Boy is really up the back of Stoffel. So, I mean, between Dive Bomb and Panda and J-Boy and Stoffel, we've got some extremely tight racing here for P4 and P2.
I'm going to keep my eye on Dive Bomb here. He looks quite close. I think he wants this overtake to be done.
Yeah, he's going to try and make this stick.
Yeah, the exit.
Great exit.
Sticking it. He's in time. Definitely he can make this work.
Here we go.
Sergeant Panda not wanting to let the position go.
Staying on the outside.
He's defending, giving Dive Bomb the racing line.
So let's see if he's gonna come back for it.
Does Sergeant Panda have the ERS? He does not have a lot.
He'll have the DRS to help him a little bit further, but he's going to run out of road again. But he might be able to launch a challenge next lap if he can stick on with Dive Bomb. I see J-Boy still very close to Stoffel as well. There's only 4 tenths in it between the two of them.
When they get close together, I think Stoffel won't be giving it up easily. Because he's keeping J-Boy in his DRS, but he's not allowing him to come close enough.
So, I mean, yeah, J-Boy doesn't have much to lose here. Stoffel's got a 3-second penalty, so look, I'm sure he'll want to do it on track. But either which way, at the moment it doesn't look like J-Boy is going to be able to pull a 3-second gap on. Stoffel will be able to pull a 3-second gap on J-Boy. But let's see, you never know. They are quite close this lap. He's going to have some DRS assistance to try and help him get past.
Has been saving up his ERS as well.
Oh, and he is blitz out of that last corner. He's probably going to have a really good look coming down the smaller straight now.
Yeah, J-Boy
loses a little bit of time there on the exit. But he's going to probably get close. I don't think close enough.
Having a little look there.
Having a little look. Probably looking for that racing line.
Stoffel knows he has the advantage out of that first corner. Because I've been watching him for a few laps, and that first corner, J-Boy has been struggling.
Yeah, Stoffel might be running a bit more wing, making it a bit easier
so
on the
Stoffel
traction.
is definitely keeping all his ERS.
He's using it quite wisely, I think, to defend.
No, definitely. But I see J-Boy does lose quite a bit of time during the whole second sector versus Stoffel here.
So Sergeant Panda able to stick within dive bomb, within DRS range, which is optimistic for his race. As I said, it doesn't matter too much. He will get that P3 as it stands at the moment. I mean, sorry, that P4.
I'm going to move on to Loki and Ron Skitter. They're also getting close. Loki being in the DRS range of Ron here.
Great.
Loki being on the softs, Ron being on the mediums. Same laps on both tires basically. Only question will be is how long can Loki make those softs work?
Just a quick update. I think Dive must have gone wide. Sergeant Panda now 3/10 behind. So looking like this battle for P2 is continuing. Sergeant Panda losing a little bit of time here, but he is right on the gearbox.
Yeah, it's definitely still up for grabs. I wouldn't say it isn't.
You guys have noticed Stoffel and J-Boy has been catching Panda as well during these past few laps. So maybe
this could all change hands in the next last 6 laps, eh?
Definitely.
I think Panda's going to have maybe a little look here with some DRS.
He's looking he's looking a bit better.
Yeah, J-Boy also feeling very close.
J-Boy's going to get very close, yeah.
You can keep it clean through turn 1.
Dip it in, get the exit. That's it.
He has it.
He should be able to get this now. Stoffel had some good defense as well. Great line he's taking through, but he's coming quickly.
He's going to the inside and backs out.
Just has to back out of it. Look, that was a wise decision. I think that's good racing.
Maybe another Silverstone.
That wouldn't have been as badly if he went for it there. Yeah.
Look, he knows he has that 3-second penalty. So
sure. I think we all racers. We all want to make it stick on track. You know how we are.
But also, he wants to overtake Stoffel now to get into the DRS of Panda, which is going to be happening within this next lap.
Yeah, good. That's a good point, Anu. I'm glad you've been keeping your eye on that, man. I would have missed that, but yeah, definitely. Now they are in DRS range.
And just to mention, Wezo doing what he did in the first stint, just opening up the gap. He is right there in front, driving his own race.
Yeah, we haven't spent too much time with Wezo.
I think we'll give him the last lap.
Yeah, absolutely.
See that checker flag for him.
So now Stoffel is in the DRS of Panda.
I see, yeah.
And this is going to make it
easy for J-Boy.
That's going to make it a lot more difficult. Because now they're on level playing field.
4 laps to go. This is getting quite exciting, guys.
If I was J-Boy at this moment, with that penalty Stoffel has, I would just sit comfy behind him. I know 4th place will be mine.
Yeah, but look, they are quite tightly bunched, so, maybe J-Boy's still thinking about a P3. He can see Sergeant Panda right there.
Definitely.
So, I would definitely be still eating away at a podium here. So, it's all on the cards. One little mistake and, you've gained a position or two. I see Stoffel looking at Panda here. Goes for it.
So that was team order.
Yeah, potentially. That was a potential team order there.
J-Boy.
And I see that Panda might have given a little bit too much time away because now J-Boy is on the back of him. And he's going to have some DRS assistance here. Panda's used all of his ERS, it's gone. So he's not going to have it.
What Panda's now gonna...
Great move. Great move.
So this is putting Panda down 2 positions.
Well, so Panda will come back at him. Panda will come back at him. Oh no, he's run out of ERS. Doesn't have the ERS that J-Boy had.
So what Panda now
needs to do,
that's Electronica.
Panda needs to come past J-Boy to make sure he can keep J-Boy behind and possibly save Stoffel with that position.
Sergeant Panda is sticking like glue to J-Boy over here.
Absolutely.
J-Boy has some end plate damage. He collided with Panda.
So Stoffel's going to have probably a look at dive bomb here as well. Just a heads up here. Stoffel's going to have a proper look at dive bomb for P2 here. Ooh. Dive Bomb keeps it for now, but I think that he might be giving up the position on the next straight. Stoffel gets a good exit. He's gonna probably look at getting this done. Oh, and he's gonna go for it.
He's
He gets the inside line. He made a move. Now, can he pull 3 seconds? Is the question. In 2 laps, highly doubtful.
I see J-Boy also following super close to Panda. Panda taking
There's some great racing at the end of this race.
Loki also made the overtake on Ron Skutter, looking more to the back. Saki Biena retired. Was that in the pits or was that on track? We don't know. I think that was in the pits perhaps. I don't see a blue dot anyway.
So it just shows again, with weather like this, it can extremely change up a race. Like thinking you're starting in 3rd place and you end up at 15.
Definitely, anything can happen.
It's always exciting, but it's also pretty sad when you lose out. And you've been struggling throughout your qualies.
Sometimes the ball drops in your corner and sometimes it doesn't. That's racing, unfortunately. But I know what you mean. It's heartbreaking on you when you've got a lot of effort in. You've practiced in the week. You've done your things. You're quick, and then it just doesn't go your way. It can be quite frustrating.
That's also like if you talk to your friends or whatever. It's a video game, but putting a lot of time into one video game, and it's quite awesome.
Yeah, and I think we've all got that competitive bone in our body, and this is probably the closest we'll ever get to being in an F1 car. So, and it's all about having fun at the end of the day. We're all competitive, but as long as we're having fun and there's good racing. So, I don't know if we should get on to Wezo for his last lap. He's about to start his last lap.
Definitely.
Great race by Wezo. He got corner 1, lap 1, sorted from Avilach. Unfortunately, Avilach had a little bit of an incident there with some other cars, which allowed Wezo to get a huge gap. He had some incidences himself and weather changes, but ultimately came out on top. Quite a healthy lead as well. So well done, Wezo. Got a couple of meters to go.
Will Ron Skutter try to do something on the last lap to gain that 1 position? With Loki running a bit low on ERS, so does Ron.
So just to keep a lookout, maybe potentially Arnu's Dive Bomb and Stoffel, they're quite close. I don't know if there's going to be any action there.
I think for now, Dive Bomb, his safest bet is just to stay away.
Ah, yeah, sure. There might be a little lunge.
Very, very close to...
Well done, Wezo.
Loki, yeah, Ron Skutter, very close to Loki. But yeah, Wezo taking the win.
Dive Bomb will come into P2, and Stoffel looks like he'll get the podium. Well done, Wezo, crosses the line. Great racing, really exciting race, especially at the end there. There was some great overtakes and some clean racing. Nice to watch, boys. Great to commentate on.
Good job there by Dive Bomb, finishing in 2nd place and gaining 13 positions.
Sure.
That's just brilliant.
That is big money. So yeah, as we stand, guys, the top 10 is Wezo, Dive Bomb, Stoffel, Sergeant Panda, J-Boy, Maxstar, Shark Slater, Avilach, Brad, Loki, and that is your top 10 for Brazil Interlagos Season 5, Division 2.
Well done to Avilach also building back up.
I agree, it was a tough day at the office.
And only having basically 1.5 safety car. Very well done. If I can ask you guys a favor, can we invite the top 3, Wezo, Dive Bomb and Stoffel into the comms and have a little chat with them, see how they found it.
Yeah, sure. I was going to figure this out. I don't think I have half of these orcs as friends.
Yeah, Dive Bomb might be new.
Can you do it from the race director?
I don't think you can.
I think you can. Go view profile. Yeah, there we go.
Otherwise, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I've invited Wezo, Dive Bomb, and who's the
And Stoffel.
Stoffel? No, I don't think I have Stoffel. Okay, let me just send Stoffel an invite as a friend request, and then I can get him in.
Okay, shot on there.
Nick, just your microphone there.
Apologies.
Hi there, guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello!
So yeah, we can probably start off with Mr. Dive Bomb. We're still waiting on Stoffel. So Dive Bomb, is this your first race with us?
Yeah, it's first race.
Well done, second place. How do you feel?
Clean race. I had a bit of luck at the start. Chaos that happened and there was a gap. Took it.
Oh no, definitely. I don't know, Nick. Any questions to Mr. Dive Bomb over there?
Yeah, Dubbob, nice racing, man. Some clean overtakes. You had a couple of battles there to make your way up. How did you find the racing and the weather conditions and the tricky strategies throughout the race?
No, I thought going out in the mediums, I actually thought the rain was going to start in the race. So I took the mediums, but yeah, it worked out.
Well done, man. Especially on your first race with the FTR. I think that's really impressive. Yeah, nice work. Yeah, that's quite unheard of. So yeah, driver of the day, I think, gaining 13 positions, really well done. And glad to have you in the league, and hope to see you up there for future weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be.
Fantastic, man.
So yeah, we're still waiting. Oh, Stoffel joined us. Maybe let's go to Stoffel. Let's leave Wezo for last. Stoffel coming in third place. I think we wondering, was that team orders for the swap between you and Panda?
I don't think so. I was just getting a lot of time. I'll thank him later for that.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time behind you. And that penalty not helping you a lot tonight.
No, look, I was pushing too hard. I think when we pitted for the dry tires, he had a 5-second penalty that he served, and that cost me a couple of places.
Ah, shit.
Sorry.
Were any of you guys in the incident? I think it was the second safety car. It was just after the wet started getting wet.
After the pit stops.
So after the pit stops, yeah.
Yeah, we believe something happened in the pits there, on the pit exit.
That actually set me back, I think 3 or 4 spots, because I was leading the race, and then all of a sudden, as I pit for the Inters, safety car comes out, and then I check, yeah, I'm 4th already, so I lost a few positions, and it cost me a bit.
So that's bad.
Well done, man. Great racing, and congrats on the podium.
That's still full. So Wezo, first place. You were just pulling away, driving your own race there. Very clean. You just kept it on track. I don't think you used any ERS. You just had pace for days.
I think that was strategy. I think when everybody took the mediums in the instant, I took the soft and gambled with it. And you guys know the soft is quite thick around here, and that helped me a lot.
Yeah, we were talking a bit in the comms box here, what people would put on, because there was quite a bit of laps left to go. I think it was 14 laps when people started to put.
I saw when they give you the Coachmaster strategy that on one hot lap, could have done 13 laps on that. So I worked it out, 14 laps at the end of a low fuel tank car. Why not? And it worked out.
Definitely did. Got you the win there.
I had a bad start this season, so
Well,
I had to rectify it a bit.
you had a great start on this race. Pulling ahead of Avilak, you might have been caught up in that accident as well. So Yeah, it happened just behind you.
Yeah, luckily for that, sure.
but yeah, any other questions, guys?
Just well done to the guys. Really good
I
racing, man.
appreciate it. See you
Congrats,
guys
guys.
tomorrow night when I'll be spectating you guys a bit.
Hopefully we'll be chatting in the comms box again tomorrow night.
Anyway,
Thanks
No,
for the
cool.
good racing. It was great to watch, guys.
also,
Guys, well done.
cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
And that is it. Thank you, everyone, and good night. Thanks, Nick, and thanks, Arno.
Thanks for everything, Hanko. See you soon, man. Cheers, everyone.
Definitely. Cheers.